Once upon a time there was a city known as the City of Glass that suddenly vanished from the face of the earth. No one knew what had happened to it, and it became a legend that was told from generation to generation. One day, a woman named Lisa stumbled upon a mysterious map that led her to the location of the long-lost city. She was an adventurer, and the idea of exploring a city that had been lost for over 100 years thrilled her. So she set off on her journey, and after several days of travel, she arrived at the spot marked on the map. As she approached the area, she noticed that there was nothing but a barren desert. But when she looked closer, she could see something glittering in the distance. It was the City of Glass. Lisa couldn't believe her eyes. She had found the lost city. As she entered the city, she noticed that everything was covered in a thick layer of dust. The buildings were old and crumbling, and the streets were deserted. It was as if time had stood still since the city had vanished. However, as Lisa explored the city, she discovered that the people who had once lived there had left behind many fascinating artifacts and relics. She realized that the city had been a prosperous and bustling place before it disappeared. Suddenly, Lisa heard a strange noise. It sounded like someone was whispering her name. She turned around but saw no one. The whispering continued, and Lisa became increasingly uneasy. She thought that maybe the city was haunted and that she should leave as soon as possible. But then, something extraordinary happened. The whispering became louder and clearer, and Lisa realized that it was not a ghost at all. It was the people of the City of Glass, who had been trapped in a time loop for over a century. They had been waiting for someone to come and break the curse that had been placed upon the city. Lisa knew what she had to do. She went to the center of the city and performed a ritual that she had learned from her grandmother. As she completed the ritual, she felt a sudden burst of energy, and the world around her began to change. The city was no longer deserted. The people of the City of Glass had been released from the curse, and they emerged from the buildings, looking grateful and relieved. Lisa had freed them from their time loop, and they were finally able to move on. The people of the City of Glass welcomed Lisa as a hero and thanked her for breaking the curse. They showed her the city's hidden treasures and gave her gifts to take back home with her. Lisa returned to her home feeling proud of what she had accomplished. She had found the lost city and freed its people from a 100-year-old curse. Her adventure had been scary and dramatic, but in the end, it had led to a positive outcome. The moral of the story is that no matter how difficult the situation may seem, there is always a way to find a solution. Sometimes it just takes a bit of courage and determination to achieve great things. If you like this story, do hit the subscribe button and also give this video a like and comment on what you think. Thank you for watching. Ciao!